Listen to Dungeons with Dudes, a podcast with dudes. Dungeons, Dragons, and Flagons. Every other Sunday on the Journey into Comics Network.
The following
Journey into Comics.
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 Journey into Comics
Network.
Production.
I'm a dude who likes brews. It's time for Brews with Dudes. Ah, juicy. And we're back for another rousing round of brews
with dudes.
I'm sitting here with a couple of dudes.
Oh,
Mr. Dave Linder.
Oh, hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm great. I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
I'm great. I got these hiccups, so excuse the hiccups.
It's okay. I hope we can hear the hiccups. Don't be ashamed of your hiccups.
Oh, I'll let them fly.
Let them go. We got Mr. Zach Davidson here as well.
Hello, thanks for having me again. It's always fun.
Oh yes, I love the layers of tan you got going.
Yeah,
on there.
it's great. It's quite profound.
If you're watching on Facebook Live, you can see this distinctly.
My visible
dude.
farmer stand.
It's like HD quality.
That's magical.
And the funny thing is, I was burnt over 2 weeks ago at the Indy 500.
Are you still burnt, or is it not just a nice tan now?
There's a little bit of a rosy complexion still, so I'm still peeling a little bit. So no, I got fried.
At the Indy 500?
Yes.
It
It was worth it though. It was a lot of fun.
Mama Chip's trying to scare us. Indy Craft Brew, welcome.
Hello.
You guys would particularly appreciate these beers. We're doing, was this the last 450 release? I don't think I've done one in between.
I don't recall.
It might be a mix of the past two releases. I'm not terribly sure, honestly, but we got a bunch of big old tasties. Looks like what do we got here? We got a milkshake, 2 slushies, one of the new slush mellows.
Double dry hop, double IPA.
That Virtual Paradise.
Yes.
We're getting in it.
Mm-hmm.
We're in it.
I'm super excited. They all look delicious.
Yeah.
So what should we start with? I feel like we should do the IPA first, since it's got the most neutral flavor as opposed to the other
I agree.
ones that are going to be flavor blast.
So the Virtual Paradise it is.
Let's do it.
Boom.
These are the last release.
I'll give you the honors, Dave.
I can
I'm
do
doing
it.
the Kraken.
I'm an adult. I could do this.
So we're diving into the Virtual Paradise. This is a collaboration with 450 North and Two Toms Brewing, two real heavy hitters in the Indiana beer community right now. If I'm to understand this correctly, what they did was they used the same recipe aside from the yeast. So Two Toms used their house yeast and 450 used their yeast. So this is the 450 version of this Virtual Paradise, and then Two Toms also has a version.
Which is interesting, because if you think about it, so there's two different versions. I don't feel like that's normal. Or is it?
I'm sure that there's other places that have done collaborations like this, but it's not very often that you hear about it. They definitely no one advertises it quite like these guys do. They're very good at getting their product out there.
These guys know exactly what they're doing with advertising.
So what we've got here is a double dry hopped double IPA with Galaxy, Nelson Sauvin, and Citra hops. Looks like we're sitting at around 8% ABV.
It's not bad for a double.
Well, without further ado, boys,
cheers.
Let's get in it.
Dive on in. Pitter patter.
Let's
get at her,
boys.
Oh, smell on this.
Oh.
Smell.
Oh.
Ooh, it smells juicy.
It's so balanced.
Ooh, that is juice.
Oh my
It
goodness.
is really juicy.
Ooh.
It's not too bitter.
No, not at all. That is one of their better IPAs.
Yeah.
I agree.
Damn.
I honestly don't recall many of their IPAs from the past, but this This sticks out.
Half of their beers are IPA.
Yeah.
I've drank since then, Nick, okay?
I drank those IPAs since then.
We had to have drank. I would love to see the number of 450 beers.
Yeah, I would just need to see.
Probably pretty staggering.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I bet you I've drank more beers from 450 than any other brewing company. Aside from maybe 3 Forward and 18th Street, because I love anything from either of them that I haven't tried, I always grab.
Right.
I'm sure if I saw the can, I would remember, but
we've gone to almost every release for over a year now.
A while.
Anywhere from 6 to 8 beers. That's a lot of beers.
This is really good.
yes.
We got Ms. Melody on the Facebook Live. She
Hello.
says, if you ever want to do a spin-off called Tequila with Chicks, feel free to holler. Ooh,
That's good.
I'm down for that. We've come up with so many different ideas of just one-offs. Like we would do an episode of Brews with Dudes, but with salsa.
That's still my idea.
That's funny.
Cheese with dudes.
Cheese with Dudes?
Yeah.
Oh, good one.
Oh my.
Let's see. Yeah, so I'm totally down to do an episode of just drinking tequila with you, Melody. That would quickly devolve into just...
That'd be a ridiculous.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to have to have a nice full meal before. Otherwise...
Plenty of H2O.
And a nice nap afterwards.
Yes.
Probably before, too.
Oh, man, I'm savoring this. This is really good.
Really good.
God, it's so juicy.
Super clean.
Yes.
Very hazy. I'm refilling. You should probably refill while you can.
Might as well. You want to refill there, pal?
Sure.
Maybe we'll just, every time we go, we'll just start making trips up to see you, Melody. And when we go to visit you, we'll do these special episodes. We'll do tequila, salsa, cheese.
Dude.
That'd be fun.
Oh, goodness.
I'm
Cheese with chaps.
Cheese with chaps? I say.
No. No.
I do declare.
To be fair.
Colby. Yes.
Very nice. Okay, I like that one. What would salsa be? Salsa with senors.
That's the Cinco de Mayo episode.
Shit.
That would be awesome.
All right, what else? So we got cheese and salsa. We got to work on the tequila one. Let's see. Tequila with
Chicks is pretty good. But we're not chicks.
we got to have... What is it? I don't know. Alliteration.
I don't know.
I think that would be like the cheese with chaps.
Cheese with chaps.
Brews with Dudes isn't alliteration, but it's got the same...
It flows. It flows.
What is that word,
Honestly,
folks?
the only thing that sticks out in my mind is tequila with tits.
Whoa!
However, again,
Easy. Easy.
Goodness!
Easy there.
I'd say that's the only thing that's came
Time
to
to
mind.
deplatform Zach Davidson.
I didn't say it was clever.
We're getting flagged.
Oh.
Hunter Camp joining us on Facebook. I saw, dude. Saw, dude.
Tequila with temptresses?
Ooh. It's kind of a long title, but I like it.
I do
That's
like
good,
that.
Melody.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Far better than mine.
I mean,
You should feel bad about it.
I said it wasn't a good one.
this is so tasty.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm also savoring this at this point.
We got a lot of beer to go through, too.
We do. We got, what do we got? We got the Dragon's Breath slushy. That one looks phenomenal. Is that strawberry blueberry? I can't tell.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Strawberry blueberry slush.
XL is made for the big boys.
Melody likes tequila with tits.
No, Melody. No, I
We
cannot
won't
condone
live
that.
stream that one.
I cannot condone that.
We're entering murky territory, and I'm very excited about it.
Just every beer is just body shots.
Ooh, damn!
Oh, God.
Tequila's body shots. Off me.
Melody's
no.
gonna get excited. She's like, gentlemen, take it easy. We really took the temptress thing to heart.
Next level.
We did. All right, so what should we dive into next? Probably not the stout. Save the stouty
I would
boy
say
for
a
later on.
sour?
We can. We've got. We've also got the double pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So we could ease our way.
Pineapple and then the sours.
Pineapple, then the sours.
That'd be
and then
good.
Maybe flush our palates and jump into the stout. Because we're going to get our palates wrecked by all the...
I'm so excited
Oh,
for my
yeah.
palate to get wrecked.
all the flavor in there. Oh, Romeo.
What's up, DJ Nut?
He's in it.
Welcome to the fracas.
The fracas.
I just wanted to say it.
Haven't said it in a while. I feel like we haven't live streamed in a while. I might be wrong, but
I haven't been on Brews
I don't
with
know.
Dudes in a long time.
I think the last time we live streamed was Memorial Day.
oh yeah,
I watched that.
yeah,
Yeah, that was fun.
that was a mess.
We're like, we're gonna do this outside. We're
And
not
then
doing
it
this
started
outside.
fucking raining. I think that was the only problem though. The wind wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Did you guys finish that 30 of
Oh, yeah.
Natter Days? Nice.
Easily. There's more in the fridge.
It's pretty delicious, really.
We got some for
really tasty.
We had my brother's married this past weekend, so we had the after party here. So we loaded up and spent way too much money on alcohol. But we didn't even go through it all, and people brought stuff. So
Yeah.
people brought Natter Days, and
Yeah.
those are easy performance beers.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
You're obviously gonna be made fun of. Don't fucking care, honestly.
Yeah, whatever.
But I think I slammed through 4 or 5 Natter Days during the Boner Jovi set.
They taste great.
Yeah, it's just way too good.
They just go down easy.
It's just a really tasty beverage that also gets you drunk.
And it's also like 4 or 5 beers before you're like, oh yeah, I have been drinking. Because they just taste so damn good. It does not taste like a Natty Ice. Because no. Regular Natty Ice? No.
You like the natty?
I do not.
I believe we decided that for the 100th episode, which is coming up, this is 80... I don't know. This is 80-something, this one we're recording right now. But we're going to do the 100 bottles of beer on the wall, and it's going to be the nasty challenges, where you bring your favorite worst beer.
Oh god.
What about the white can that says beer?
Anything.
If you have that, it's terrible.
Nope.
Thanks, Indy Crad, for not judging me.
I know you guys have tried the Natter Days. At least a couple of you have had to. But yeah, you got to sprinkle in your Natter Days in between all
them Natter Days.
all your wild beers. These things are expensive as is, and the
Yeah.
secondary market is just wild.
Really?
They're at least $10 a can.
Shoo.
And-
You.
Yeah, it's wild, and people are paying for it. So. Oh no, we seem to have some trouble with our live video.
Oh no.
And we're back. All right, so let's dive into. You guys want to pour out that? Is it the double pina colada? Is that what it is?
The fresh fruit double milkshake IPA infused with pineapple, coconut, and vanilla.
That sounds like pina colada to me.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you like pina coladas? And getting caught in the rain?
I do.
I do.
Serenade me, Dave.
I'm doing like Shatner though.
Thank you to Tyler McLaughlin for sharing the live stream. We appreciate it.
Love you, Tyler.
If you're watching, you want to give us a share, we'd appreciate the hell out of it.
Oh, hey, my sister joined. Hey, sis.
Oh, hey, Crystal.
Oh, what up?
We appreciate our Facebook Livers almost as much. I would say equally as much as I appreciate our podcast listeners.
I appreciate everyone.
Wherever you guys are listening. If you're listening to this via audio, let us know where you're listening. We got it on every platform possible.
Right.
That's what Nate tells me. He says any place you could possibly think of for
It's
a
on
podcast, it's there. And if it's not there, let us know, and then it will be.
I listen to it on Spotify. That's what I listen to it on.
I am Podbean. I'm a Podbean
Podbean?
guy. I like the Podbean.
I'm also a fan of the bean.
It just looks like
Podbean.
orange juice.
It's not. It's a pina.
Colada.
We've covered this.
Sorry, I didn't listen.
All right.
We're drinking orange juice.
You already read it off,
Right.
didn't you? So
I did.
Let's just
Without further
dive
ado.
on in.
Woo.
Pitter patter.
Pitter
Let's get at her.
Ooh, that smell.
Yeah, no, that's
God.
That's definitely
That is
pina colada.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's danger.
It's
Oh.
delish.
Daddy like. And now it's weird that I said that.
Like, I knew even before it came out of my mouth. I don't think this one tells the percentage.
No, it says it underneath on the front. I believe it's 8%.
That's weird. They don't always put it on the front.
It's in like super fine print as well.
Yeah, I see it. I sees it now.
Oh, you saint.
Get a little bit more in here.
Just a little bit. Just a little
Indie Craft, it is fire, just like this beer.
Indie Craft Brew. They got an app now.
For what?
I don't have the for themselves. Indie Craft Brew app. It gives you all sorts of information on different breweries and.
Oh, that's neat.
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
it's pretty neat. I'd show you, but
Good for you guys.
we're using my phone to record this. So
It's pretty badass, though.
yep,
Yeah.
y'all should check them out. Indie Craft Brew. They're on Facebook. They post a lot. Yeah, we got an app. It's neat.
What do you boys think of this beer?
It's good.
It's really, really good. I want to drink some more of it.
You taste the coconut. Yeah, like the back end, kind of.
Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It goes
Yeah.
down so easy, too, but this is my first time having it. And having like one of these, it's enough to put a nice little buzz on you sometimes.
So they have released this one before, but I think it wasn't the double.
Right.
I think this is the first time we've done the double.
Double.
I believe that as well.
We need to do that sometime. We need to get together and we need to go archive all the old episodes and get all the beers. I've done the first 10 episodes and then it gets really daunting.
I could see, yeah. Drink a lot of beer in those episodes.
We do. We're really
Almost
getting
like that's the point of the show.
it's not,
weird.
The point is not to drink a lot of beer. It's to drink all the beer. We will capture them all.
I thought the point was just love the entire time.
That's
The
a fight
point
with
of
some.
Brews with Dudes is love and happiness,
I feel it.
community, peace.
Prosperity.
This show is blossoming into something so much more.
We're getting deep as fuck.
Renewed intentions. That's gonna go on my band name list.
I like that. I like that.
Renewed intentions. This isn't what it began as anymore.
Became something so much more than anyone ever anticipated.
Something new is coming this summer
Mein Gott!
in the small rural town of Lafayette, Indiana.
I got chills.
A young macho man.
Young macho.
Will blossom.
Can you feel it?
I did a lot of reading into the Montreal screw job today.
Really?
What?
Nice. Nice.
Just one link after, and I saw something on Facebook, and then it was like
What?
a related article. I'm like, I guess I'll go check it out.
What about the Montreal screw job?
And I was reminded that Vince McMahon is a douchebag.
He is.
An incredible douchebag.
Yeah.
But it also opened the idea to me that maybe Shawn Michaels is a douchebag.
Or maybe.
Which is heartbreaking to me. Coming from the Heartbreak Kid. Because he was always my favorite. But
Yeah.
if he was complicit in the Montreal screw job,
Yep.
that ain't good.
I have to
That ain't
admit,
good,
boys,
Sean.
I'm not familiar with the Montreal screw job.
Are we going to talk about the Montreal screw job?
I think
Do
we're
it.
about to talk about the Montreal screw job right now.
Turning a journey into wrestling.
All right. So the short of it, the short of the long is, Bret the Hitman Hart, was getting ready to go to WCW, and Vince McMahon, owner of the WWF, didn't want their champion going to the competitors
Okay.
because he was the WWF champion at the time.
Okay.
And he was getting ready to, his contract was up, so he was going to WCW. They didn't want him going to the other company that they were competing with as the champion. Because I think it was a women's champion had done something like that where they were the women's champion, went over to WCW, and threw the title in the trash.
Blunder Blaze.
Oh,
and
wow.
It was a big, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Blunder
see.
Blaze.
So, they didn't want their best wrestler doing that.
Sure.
So, a script within a script, because, wrestling's scripted, obviously, but
Still real to me, damn it.
but Vince conspired with who knows who the idea was that the match was going to end in a disqualification. That's what was told. That's what they decided.
Oh,
but Vince
wow.
was going to have the bell rung when the Hitman Hart was in a submission, so he would lose the title. But that's not what they told him they were going to do.
Oh my.
So the match ends. It doesn't end like it's supposed to. Bret Hart fucking spits in Vince's face. Just hawks a loogie in his face.
Holy shit.
The ref runs out of the stadium. Earl Hebner runs out of the stadium because
he knows
something just went down. He got out of there.
Oh my.
Yep.
That was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yep. A 90-something, 98,
Jesus
97.
Christ.
Around there, yeah.
He didn't want to lose the title because his final show, or his final pay-per-view show, was going to be in Canada, which is he's from Canada.
Oh, okay.
And it was the 90s. Shit was getting wild, so they were absolutely like, he was like, Canada's better, and they're like, no, America. It was wild shit. So he was like, no, I don't want to lose my title in my hometown as my last show. So like, there were reports on this shit that I was reading that like when Shawn Michaels and Triple H went back to their hotels, they were attacked by fans. Fans were losing their shit.
Back in the day, like Ric Flair used to have to be escorted out of coliseums with armed guards because people like before like kayfabe was broken.
Okay.
So when people realized it was scripted,
Sure.
people thought it was real. And so,
so they saw like all that drama, everything
Yeah.
they're watching was real.
yeah, Ric Flair would get death threats, and he had to be
Oh,
armed guards
Jesus
that
Christ.
would have to like escort him out of arenas.
God, we're stupid sometimes.
Wrestling's
A lot of
wild.
times.
I'm really excited for the AEW stuff.
I want to start getting back into it because it absolutely screams back to the Monday Night Wars era.
Yeah.
Which was I'm sure a nice chunk of it was scripted, but in terms of like they did not like each other.
No.
And there was like shady shit, and
It was legit.
there was a legit feud between these companies, and this AEW stuff's getting pretty popular, and I'm excited to see how the WWE's like guys, all you have to do is be better. That's all you gotta do, and they're like, we can't do better.
Do better.
I watched the one AEW pay-per-view, the Double or Nothing, and I am all AEW now because I was kind of getting out of WWE anyways, but like AEW is all like really good wrestlers, older wrestlers. They can actually do like good moves now. Like in WWE, you're not allowed to do a pile driver,
Yeah.
like the standard wrestling move. There's pile drivers all over the place in AEW. I'm like, I'm in.
They
Sold.
probably got their fair share of lawsuits over broken necks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh no, we lost listeners over the wrestling talk.
Oh,
That's sad.
wrestling.
Well,
It's okay. It's good stuff.
on that note,
It's just as good a stuff as this double pina colada milkshake.
Oh,
it's
good.
great.
So good.
I'm loving all
yeah.
it.
Thank you for having me on this episode, man. Like, you kind of waited for me. I was running behind, and
There wasn't
Really
much
glad.
waiting. There wasn't much waiting. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was a nappy afternoon for Zach and I. Like, I fell asleep,
Yeah.
and then he texted me after a while saying, like, dude, I just woke up. I fell back asleep. I'm like, good.
Yeah,
Good.
no, I woke up and saw the text from Nick, and I was like, oh yeah, podcast sounds good, and I fell asleep with the phone in my hand
I've done that.
for like another hour and a half.
I've been getting up early lately for my job, so today was one of those days where I'd gotten a lot of stuff accomplished. I was like, I'm going to lay the fuck down.
It's time to take a nap.
Time to take it easy.
Just a quickie poo. Just left for work and everything in the middle of it. I remember her saying, I'm going to work. I'm like, bye.
Just half dead, just
Sleep. I just finished up the Game of Thrones, the first 5 books on Audible.
Oh, nice.
I finished that
Nice.
this morning, so I started the 3-body problem.
Mm.
So the Game of Thrones, when I'm at work, I work by myself, and I'm just running around stocking shelves, so I can listen to audibles. So I slammed through the 6,000 or 7,000 pages worth of Song of Ice and Fire in like a month and a half,
Damn.
Ooh, that's good time.
and those are anywhere from, I think it was 30 to one of them had 55 hours. And
Goodness.
3 Body Problem is 13 hours. I'm like, I'm gonna get through this in like 2 days. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I got a quarter through it just today.
Nice.
It's a little harder because all the names are in I believe it's
Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Like, so it's translated to English, but the names are still Chinese.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's hard to.
It's different.
It's harder to catch on the names and remember who's being talked about. But I definitely am like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh.
It's so good. If you haven't heard of the series, just do a quick Google search. It's worth it.
Science fiction that it talks about. Let's see, we get a message from an alien species that says we're coming and we're gonna fucking kill you. Less words, which makes it more ominous. But,
Yeah.
But they're told, like, we're coming in this amount of time. So humanity's like,
Oh, we have a deadline.
fuck. They don't know who these people are. They don't know what they're capable of, but they know they're coming. And they sent the message. They can't get back in contact with them. So they're like, these fuckers just said they're gonna come kill us, and we don't have anything to go off of. So
Yeah. It's
Sounds
wild.
pretty cool.
It's
We
wild.
talked about it a few times. I might have to check it
Oh,
out.
yeah, it's wild.
I'm also quite the Audible user, so
I love it.
I do too.
I love it. I want to get into Star Wars has started doing for their books. They've started getting full casts for the voices.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
nice.
So instead of one person doing all the voices, they've got these stories where they've got different people doing the different voices.
That's really cool.
So I have a feeling I'm getting ready to get sucked in.
I feel like if you're listening to that, that'd be more relatable though, because each character then has its own separate voice.
Oh,
so
the dude for Game of Thrones, him doing like all the girls' voices sounded the same, and they sounded awful.
oh,
He's an old guy, Roy Dotrice, and he some of his voices were great, but it's like it's a cool model to just like, because if someone fucking asked me like, you want to voice this character reading this book, I'm like, yeah, like it doesn't have to be a big money commitment kind of thing,
Right, yeah.
yeah.
So, and I've never heard of something like that where you had like a cast of voices, so I'm very excited about that.
Sounds
Yes.
pretty sweet.
I'm pretty into it. You guys ready for another beer?
We are.
They're looking at me over here jabbering with my beer still in my hand.
No, I'm enjoying the conversation. I was like, dude, we
Drink
got
your beer, sir.
I say let's do the slush mellow first.
Okay, do we want to give it a rinse?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
I'll be back then.
Thank you. This is already very delicious. All these beers.
So much good stuff. We're really treating ourselves.
Yeah, we are. Treat yourself. 2019.
I feel like I do a whole lot of treating myself.
Same.
And I tell myself I'm going to take breaks from treating myself. And then I'm like, I am a queen.
I am a queen.
I will treat myself whenever I want.
Sometimes I need a treat for treating myself.
I just got an email from a game that I'd backed, and they're like, we just need some final information from you. And then it's like, continue to add-ons. I'm like,
Damn it.
no. And I bought fucking $40 worth of expansions.
On top of the game.
The game was $25, and then I bought $40 worth of expansions. But it like tripled the deck size.
Damn.
It's a game about fighting dinosaurs.
I'm in.
Right.
I'm totally in.
So there's a couple different expansions. Like the final expansion that was like $20 was, so there was an option when the game first was getting kickstarted that you could get a custom dinosaur made of yourself.
Oh, nice.
So that final expansion was you getting the booster deck with all those people that did
People that backed it. Okay.
And there's over 100 people that did that. So I'm getting an expansion that's got all the customizable characters.
That's sweet.
I've always wanted to do that with one of these games. Get a custom character of myself.
You're right.
That is pretty cool.
I ordered some custom cards from Boss Monster, and I never got them. I wonder what happened to that.
I haven't played Boss Monster in a long time. Like a long, long time.
Yeah, I haven't played Boss Monster in a while either. I've been playing a lot of the Game of Thrones Hand of the King. game.
Yeah, Nick showed me that not
It's
so long ago. It's pretty fun.
super fun, super quick to catch on
Yeah,
to.
pretty simple, but it was a lot
Very
of fun.
simple. Yep. Yeah, a lot of fun. Man, these Slushmallow beers just look yummy.
Yeah, they do. Look at that.
Mm,
How dark that is.
I know. Tasty
It's like
as
a thick boy.
tasty AF.
Jeez. Too thick.
Dummy thick and nothing more.
Dummy thick.
As a clapping at my door. Dummy thick and nothing more. And I'm back.
Swag galore.
Swag galore. Has a clapping. All right.
This looks delicious.
Did we tell everyone what we're drinking here?
Oh,
Yeah, we mentioned it was the Slushmallow beer.
Okay, this is the Black Raz Fluff. It's raspberry, blackberry, marshmallow, and vanilla. It is 5.5%. Easy drinking. Easy drinking.
I am so excited.
Drinking.
Easy Street.
Pitter patter.
Cheers, boys.
Let's get at her. Oh.
Oh my god.
This is one of my favorite beers they've ever done. One of my favorite series because they'll try different things, and I feel like they're getting ready to do a marshmallow series, and
Nice.
I'm all in.
This is
Dude.
fantastic.
It's delicious.
It's so creamy.
Oh god.
Mm.
Oh god.
It's creamy. It's
You.
the marshmallow is. It's got that thickness to it. This is a thick boy. For those listening, it's dark purple, just juicy, thick. It's just so good.
For real. Like, oh my god, it's just tasty.
Yeah, this is incredible. I kind of want to like marry it
I want more,
and then like divorce it and marry it again.
Maybe in a couple years. it'd be
just to
possible.
get that feeling again.
Yeah. And then we like grow apart as the years go by.
I could never grow apart from this.
Your taste buds change and it's just not the same anymore.
I think I could get this. I could get more and more of this every day, and
Yeah.
all the different ways, and I would still love it.
Oh, yes.
All the different ways.
I would take her on vacation whenever she wanted to go.
Buy her nice diamonds.
Yeah.
At the beach with my bae, holding the can.
Mm. Yeah, me and the Slushmallow could get along for
Yeah.
a long time.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, it's super thick. It's got like some floaties in there a little bit, but
Yeah, just a little bit of sediment, but that's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay,
it's
man.
okay. There's more marshmallow.
Mm-hmm. Which I am totally okay with.
It's just so phenomenal.
Yeah, I can't describe it.
I just want more.
I
Mm-hmm.
want it inside me.
More.
More. More beer.
You can make a promo video with that. Slap your face over Kylo's and just like, more! And it's just beer.
Beer shooting out of it.
Ooh,
I
like that.
I like that a lot.
That's funny.
Oh, Kylo Ren. We got some time, so we're gonna get more Star Wars, don't we?
A little bit.
Another
December,
6
right?
months,
Yeah.
and then
Christmas.
another hiatus. Sadness.
And then December again.
Sad.
We have a lot of games to keep us occupied till then.
We better be playing some games. It's been a long time since we played some games.
There's all sorts
Yeah.
of games.
So many games.
We gotta try to get through this relatively quickly because we got a game we're playing tonight.
Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah? Are
Really?
we?
For those of you watching on Facebook, we will probably be back. I think we might try to do it live. Not terribly sure yet, but for the audio listeners, I think we're gonna go ahead and try to record it. This will be our first 3-man game of Fiasco.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm stoked. There's a couple different options. Did we decide on one?
I don't know. There's a
I don't
lot. There's a lot of options.
I don't think we really decided. We're,
There's a Rockstar one. There's a touring band one. Then what's the
the Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayers.
Dragon Slayer?
Yeah. Which is basically D&D, if you think about it.
Probably.
But
But
that's fine.
I'm okay with exactly.
Because like pretty much all the play sets in Fiasco are like a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
So it's like if the Coen Brothers did D&D.
Yeah.
Which sounds fucking great. So. What should we do next? Strawberry?
Sounds
Ooh, the
good.
strawberry blueberry, yeah.
We're definitely going to need a rinse on this one.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Hate to see that one go.
Goodbye, buddy.
I'll see you again someday.
Maybe in my dreams.
Somewhere over the rainbow. That's where the Slushmallow lives. So sad.
It lives free in our hearts.
Oh, goodness.
You missed a pretty cool show last Saturday. It was a lot of fun.
I know. I thought Doggy Style wasn't playing.
They end up playing maybe 15 minutes.
Nice.
Yes, they Joey actually sang for them.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good.
Huh.
And then Maddie and Jesse
Did Prison Song? No,
did
Deer
Deer
Dance.
Dance. Deer
I
Dance
saw
with
that.
pushing little children with the fully automatics. They like to push the weak around.
That's the one I really wish we would have done when we were covering it. I'd like to get him back. We're getting ready to release a new album, but I totally want to do another System Halloween set.
Dude, that was incredible. Sign me up. I'm there. Anytime you guys are doing System set, I'm in. I'm there.
We'd be System of a Down. It was a beautiful thing. It'll be done again.
The
So
Chips
we all
played that
had-
show with you.
We all had a list of 15 songs we all wanted to do.
Right.
So if we're well, let's just practice the songs we already did and then add a couple songs, we're gonna be let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this.
This one.
And so we'll easily pick up on a bunch more. So
Yeah. The Chips played that set when you guys did that
Yep.
System sound.
you
That
guys
was
did
awesome.
Black Flag.
Black
didn't you?
Flag, yeah. That was a fun show.
That was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah. I loved that show.
Never have I had so much crowd participation as when we
I know,
were
right?
doing those songs. People were fucking rabid for that shit. So
It was funny this Saturday when they played Deer Dance. After they played it, Mike comes walking out, Mike Smith, and he's like, I don't know what it's about System of a Down, man. It makes me want to fucking go. And he's sweating and he was in the pit. And I was like, God damn, Mike, go.
everybody loves a little System of a Down, unless you don't, and then you hate it.
And
What
you
are we?
just
What are we?
suck.
What are we getting ready to drink?
Oh, I did not even announce this.
We got the Strawberry Blueberry Slushy XL. It's a Berliner Weiss. Excited to get into this.
Thank you, pal.
All right, everyone. Pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
Wow. Ooh, that's good too.
Oh,
Strawberry, blueberry,
you.
slushy
You.
Thank
XL.
you.
That's good stuff.
Yes. This is delicious.
All these beers have been great, but to be fair,
To be fair.
every beer you
If you haven't seen this show, guys, get on it. Letterkenny.
Yeah.
Letterkenny's amazing. New
OMG.
season November on Hulu.
We
Really?
highly endorse
Wow.
Letterkenny on Hulu.
I believe November is the next season.
Good.
That's good stuff. Super thick as well.
Yeah.
It's got a nice dark red color to it.
It's so pretty.
It's just so tasty. Good eating.
We're not eating, we're drinking, Zach.
I chew my beer,
This one we're kind of chewing.
It's kinda chewy,
admittedly.
which is fine. I actually will chew my beer and then get used to the taste and you just.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. These have all been killer.
I'm gonna have a hard time picking number one.
I was just about to say that same thing.
Ha! Pinch poke.
I owe you a Coke.
Goodness gracious.
Good.
Just make weird sounds with the microphone the whole time. Now that we turned all the listeners on,
Now let's slowly and sensually finish off our beverages as we slide right into the next one.
Just gonna dive right in.
all right, this is real weird. I have the weirdest boner. I mean, what?
Awkward boners.
Confused direction.
Oh, dang.
Phantom Boner is one of my favorite band names I've come up with.
Phantom boner. That's great.
Nice.
Think of the phantom limb, where people who've lost a limb say sometimes they can still feel like it's there.
Right.
Say no more.
You get it.
You didn't lose a limb.
Imagine if you'd lost your dick.
Imagine.
You'd have a phantom boner.
I like that name a lot.
Maybe that's how Grey Worm felt.
Grey Worm.
From Game of Thrones? Grey Worm.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
He definitely had
Phantom boners.
phantom boner. Although I think the show tried to play it off like they still had dicks, just no balls.
Oh.
Well, they
The-
gotta pee.
The books were explicit about like, oh no, root and stem. Like, ooh.
Ooh.
Ow, root and stem.
Ow.
Ouch.
My pee. This is a
Weird episode.
It's a great episode.
This is not PG.
We've gone from wrestling to no pee-pees.
Eunuch talk. Hello, Shane Reed. Welcome.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to Pee-Pee Talk with Nick and Dave and Zach.
All kinds. Real ones. Phantom ones.
God damn.
The word of the day. Phantom.
Let's name the episode, right? Phantom Boner.
It is now.
What up, says Shane. We're doing it. We are 4 deep. We're getting ready to jump into the Dragon's Breath slushy. Phantom dicks, you got it. You got it. More Phantom Boner. Not necessarily the dick itself.
Just
But
the
we
erection.
do not need to get into the specifics of this anymore.
Again.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you can finish that up. We gotta get
Oh
through
shit,
these.
I'm running behind. I'm sorry.
Pitter
We gotta
patter.
set up this game. Excited to get into this game of Fiasco. Especially since we're gonna be a little lit.
Oh, it's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Pretty good. Hard Phantom Dixon. Yes, Shane. Yes, you got it.
Good job, Shane.
Just like that. When are we gonna get you on the show?
Yeah.
Mr. Reed,
Yeah.
Mr. Stouty Boy,
Yeah.
Mr. Drinks good beer all the time but never comes to my house and drinks good beer with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It comes at us in waves, Shane. It's hard for us to keep up, but we're trying.
Brian Martin.
Oh, shit. Brian Martin joining us on Facebook Live. Brian,
We should get him to play Fiasco.
hello. He would be great.
Yeah.
He would love Fiasco.
Brian, come over and play Fiasco.
Do it.
We need to get another permanent day. Is that Austin shooting all them hearts at us?
Shooting hearts at us.
So many hearts. Aw. Pew pew.
Welcome, Austin.
I love you, Austin.
Shane is drinking Coors right now. Damn it.
It's called Kurz.
That was bad, Zach.
I thought that was the beer, and I was about to really upset.
Was that the mic or your phone? Zachary Davidson. Sadness. Well, we are on the 5th of our 6 beers.
It's a lot of beers.
It is for only being... It's only been 40 minutes. This one's got a nice pink hue.
Who's Hugh?
There's someone I don't know about.
All right. Why don't you read this off to the masses?
I will read this off. It's Dragon's Breath Slushy. It's a smoothie-style Berliner Weiss with dragon fruit, passion fruit, and guava. Sold me right there. 4.5 ABV. I'm excited.
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
That is a great intro. And without further ado, pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's tart.
It's muy tart.
Yeah, it's got that tart like finish, but I like it a lot.
The other ones were far more creamy. This one is a little more
Tart.
How do you say?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh my god, I can't drink that fruity wheat shit. It's not fruity wheat shit. It's just fruity juicy shit. I know what you're saying. I just had it was Bell's Pool Time Ale.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a cherry wheat ale. I get what you're saying. This is not like that, Shane. But I do know what you're saying. This is just juice. Just straight
Yeah,
juice.
it's juice.
Straight juice.
Getting wasted off of juice.
Dude, it's juice. So much taste in this little can.
I know.
Seriously, it's good. It's probably,
Shots of flavor.
I would go as far as say it's probably my favorite slushy.
Really?
Dude, it's so flavorful.
No.
It hits the sour, it hits the tartness, it's the taste,
Very flavorful.
very flavorful.
I like it.
Good for you, 450. Good job.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's for 450.
If I had three thumbs, I would give you 3 thumbs up.
Get 4 thumbs down.
Oh,
Milk's gone bad, Murphy.
oh no.
This is really tasty.
It's so good.
Cocoa Nutty up next.
Oh shit, I better finish this.
I am excited for that one.
We got some work to do still on this one.
Oh, do we?
We're taking our sweet ass time though.
Try
So-
not to. I'm really full. I ate a lot of free food.
Free food's the
Free
best.
food is good.
Yeah. From my boss, no less.
Very nice.
Goodness gracious.
Well, pitter patter, boys.
We gonna hatch it?
Down the
I
hatch?
mean, I guess we don't have to.
No. I'm going down the hatch.
No, just big, luscious gulps.
S&P right for me.
I like that one.
I do too. I don't think it's my favorite of the ones we've had tonight, but
No. That's a hard choice though.
I do like that slush mellow a lot.
That smell is wild.
Yeah,
yeah, it's going to be hard to beat. All these are amazing, though.
that's very true. None of them are bad, but I'm having a very hard time choosing number one.
Yeah, it's a hard choice. Right now, it's probably between the Slush Mellow and the Virtual Paradise. That Virtual Paradise is
On point.
what I want.
It's like, I'm in like a 3-way tie at least between the Virtual Paradise, Slush Mellow, and the Dragon's Breath.
I'm definitely getting the Dragon's Breath out of this.
You're feeling the
You
dragon?
feel it.
It's got more of a bite than the other slushies had.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
The other ones are more smoother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one.
It's very tart. I think that's what's doing it for me, is the tartness.
Making me feel some
How
sort of
many
way.
times can we say tart?
Timer. Yep. So, you told us to take it down the hatch, and you're sitting over there just slurping
You're
it.
right. You're right.
You!
He really liked it. Thank
I
you.
do. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, final rinse, and then we're on to the Cocoa Nutty.
Do we have any Gus and Brew after this?
Any what?
Any Gus and Brew?
Gus and Brew.
Gus and Brew, the whiskey that in Letterkenny?
Ugh. I don't think so.
I'm the toughest guy in Letterkenny.
I love that show so much.
It's so good. Wayne's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrely Dan, too.
Squirrely Dan's pretty good. They're all great.
Yeah.
They're all great.
What's her name? Gail. Creeps me
Gail
out, but I love her.
Scares me.
She's creepy.
Oh, shit.
Tyler Summers does a really, really good Glenn.
Glenn
voice.
is so creepy. But he's pretty funny, too. There's so many crazy characters.
Then the hockey bros.
The hockey bros. Boys?
When I first started watching that, I had to like Google so much what the hell they were saying, all the hockey terms and shit they throw out.
Yeah, I'll be quite honest. I don't know half of the terms that they're saying.
Will Snipe Selly, boys.
Although
Will Snipe Selly.
Snipes and Sellies, boys. Then
Dirty.
Shorzy. God.
Yeah. Shorzy's great.
Give your balls a tug, tit fucker.
Hey, tell your mom to stop texting me during practice, eh? And then that one, oh, no. It's good.
We can't.
It's so good.
Brews with Dudes cannot endorse enough. Hashtag Letterkenny.
And destroy everything.
Destroy everything. All right. Last beer of the night, the Coco Nutty, is an imperial pastry stout with chocolate, coconut, and vanilla. Coming in at a cool 10%.
Coming in hot.
10%.
It's a beefy boy. It looks delicious already.
Darkness.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And here we are, boys.
Ooh.
Well, it's come down to this.
Final lap. This one goes out to Shane Reed.
To Shane.
To Shane. Pitter patter, boys.
To Shane.
Get at her. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, it hits all the flavors.
My goodness.
It's a lot of coconut. Definitely a lot of coconut. But you taste the chocolate, vanilla, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Ooh. That's tasty.
Tasty as
Tasty AF.
Oh, my goodness. That's good stuff.
yeah.
And it's pretty beefy, too, I'm not going to lie.
10%er. Total darkness. More brown than a black. It's, not thick.
No.
Not thick. I'd say it's creamy, almost.
Yeah, it's not really thick. Yes, it is, Shane. It's a 450 North.
Yeah, all of these were from the last release that they did. We were lucky enough to have Mr. Eric Heinz and Brett Maxwell Mule for us.
I love both those guys.
They're both great guys.
They are.
Yeah.
They're good dudes.
Yeah, this is very beefy.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it.
You can really feel the beef.
Oh.
We
Oh,
know
yeah.
beefs.
We
So-
have the beefs.
So do we have opinions on our favorite brew? I'm probably gonna give it to the Slush Mellow.
I'm as well. This is close. This is a very close, but I think
delicious.
Slush Mellow.
I would say from this experience, I would have to do the Virtual Paradise.
Yeah.
That's my first.
The Virtual Paradise is one of the best IPAs that they've done, I think.
Yeah,
I
no.
Yeah, I was
happy.
really impressed with that
Absolutely.
one. I'm gonna say there wasn't a bad beer.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
all of them were just very, very good.
I'll buy them all again. I already bought the Pina Colada once. I can't wait for the next Slush Mellow.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Fucking strawberry marshmallow.
Ooh,
Like just anything, anything with marshmallow.
Stop, Nick. I can only get so hard.
I know, this is far more real than Phantom. I'll say that.
There's no phantom boners here. These are authentic boners.
100% American boners.
America.
Wow. That seems like an appropriate place to stop, I think.
And on that note,
A pretty good time. So thank you once again to everybody for checking us out, Brews with Dudes on the Journey to Comics Network. You can find us anywhere you're listening to podcasts.
Anywhere.
Apple Music, Spotify, Podbean, YouTube, Stitcher. There's so many.
Google
Play. I think we're on Google Play. If you if you're listening to a podcast and we're not there, let us know, and we'll let the Podfather know, and he'll get us on there because he likes having our tentacles reaching out to all areas of the internets. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone that chatted with us on Facebook Live. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, Dave, my Dungeons with Dudes co-host.
Thank you for having me, co-host.
So much fun.
I was just going to do a quick plug for Dungeon with Dudes. We're still doing a lot of stuff with that.
Plug it. We got. We just finished up a couple weeks ago the second arc of our D&D story. Our first D&D story, second big arc.
Second arc.
We had the Death House series, and then we just finished up the Barovia Bros. And I believe we're going to start. We've only got one session in with our third arc. We're calling it Valor in Vallaki. But I think that the group's getting together this weekend to hopefully knock out 2 or 3 more sessions, and then after, I imagine it'll be another week or two. We'll do fill-ins with Fiasco and
other games, but probably Fiasco.
Probably Fiasco because Fiasco's fucking.
I've been obsessed with Fiasco since we discovered it.
It's a super fun role-playing game that pretty much just lets you go off the rails all on your own.
Oh yeah, you just do whatever you want.
But so yeah, if you're watching on Facebook, we're getting ready to Dungeons with Dudes, and it's so much fun. We play so many games. I'm excited for the next D&D session. I'm excited for more Fiasco sessions. Dungeons with Dudes, also on the Journey to Comics Network. You can find us on Facebook. We've got our own page. Jack Davidson.
Thank you, sir. Thank you both for having me. Appreciate you.
Oh, yes. Anytime. All the time.
Anytime.
Oh, my goodness, love.
All the love.
Just sending it all out there.
Hashtag
all the love. Hashtag Barovia Bros. Hashtag
Hashtag
Phantom. We will see you next time on another episode of Brews with
Dudes.
Yay!